Hello everybody, this is Napa Fan here, and we are here at the Pocono Raceway for the 7th race of the season, qualifying for the 7th race of the season here in the NRLOA Napa Truck Series, season number 4. Pocono Mountains 150 tomorrow at 6 on Napa Fan, and today we determine we can start on the pole and which of the uncharted drivers will make the race. And then tomorrow's race is only 12 laps long here at the Pocono Raceway. I believe it is the second shortest race of the season, however. I believe Bristol is still shorter mileage-wise. But this race is definitely a small one, definitely a short one. When the ARCA series came here a few weeks ago, their race was longer. And the ARCA series normally has shorter races than this series. So a little interesting thing about this race, it's just a really short race, but it's still awarding the same amount of points. And considering how short the race is, this qualifying session is going to have a major impact on who wins tomorrow. So we have the number 30 here of Adam Lewis, an uncharted driver there. Can't remember if he made the last race or not. I have a terrible memory. I should write those kind of things down, but I don't. There's Fisher G in the 10. 74, Jonathan Rains. Nicholas Samadillo. Haven't really mentioned him too much lately. But there he is in number 27. Cameron Gaju, Nicholas Abe, Alex Bonsignor, who is tied with Ying Canario for the points lead. And I'm going to see if I can find Ying Canario anywhere on the racetrack. I don't believe he's come out yet. There he is, in the number 50 right there. But anyways, these guys starting their first laps, and you got guys coming out onto the racetrack here while they're starting their first laps. The number 30 there of Adam Lewis, he will be the first driver to complete a lap here in qualifying, and almost tapped that outside wall right there. We could see that kind of issue in tomorrow's race where these guys overshoot turn 2. There's Eric Monaco in the 99, sporting a new scheme this week. Actually, it might have already used that scheme. I think he used it at Rockingham, but sporting his secondary scheme there in the number 99. Adam Lewis, 57.769. First driver to complete a full lap under green. And looking for Jonathan Rains and Fisher G here. There's Fisher G is going to be the next guy in line. Did get some drafting help there, and that's going to accelerate him to the top of the board, but Jonathan Rains ends up beating him. And now the 74 is the fastest guy here in qualifying. 4 drivers have completed full laps under speed. Nicholas Abe, third, top of the board. Still Jonathan Rains, Alex Bonsignor in second, then Fisher G, Matt Tuck, and now Marty Johnson in the number 4 has gone to 5th in the JBL Toyota. And now, speaking of the number 5, our last winner here in the Napa Truck Series, William Brock, just went under 57 seconds. So did Adam Lewis and Eric Monaco. And I'm seeing a similar pattern to what we saw last week at Charlotte in qualifying. The second lap seemed to be going a little bit faster than the first ones. You see the 30 of Adam Lewis. That was his second lap there that he clocked a 56.687. Jonathan Rains also improved his lap time. Eric Monaco, William Brock, and Fisher G, the top 5 right now. There's Nathan Stapleton, Zachary Fitzwater, Jonathan King in the 1, an uncharted driver. He's doing pretty good in the ARCA series right now, I do believe. Did lose the points lead on Tuesday, but still in the top 5 in points, only 3 points behind. Still a great season for him. And looks like William Brock has a fast truck. Number 5, top of the board, Diego Yepes, second fastest. Then it's Adam Lewis, Eric Monaco, and Nicholas Wade. The top 5 keeps on changing there. The highest uncharted driver is Adam Lewis in the number 30. Then you get the Jonathan King in the 1. And after King would be Ace Garcia and Tanner Palau, the drivers who would advance on. At that split moment, we checked it. About Emily Anderson, great run for her. She is up to the 5th position in the standings. Trying to find her on the racetrack, and there she is in this little pack right here. But it is still our last winner, William Brock in the number 5, the fastest. Now it's Nicholas Wade, who just went to second. The 0-2 with a great run there. And you kind of tell which of these drivers are the faster ones, and the 0-2 definitely was fast that last lap. And so was Diego Yepes in the 44. He's got some drafting help. He's behind this pack right here, and he accelerated to the top of the board. Might want to watch for this. That's not going to work too well. John Arndt around, and the 28 of Al Agassi with Garrett Zenor crash exiting turn 1. Remember, in these qualifying sessions, there are no cautions, and it doesn't really matter if you crash or not. As long as you got a good time, that's where you're going to start. So these guys do not have to go to backup trucks, fortunately. But that was an unfortunate one for those guys. John Arndt actually got away with that with minimal damage in the 05. He's 27th fastest right now. I'm telling you, I really, really hate seeing what's going on with this team. I mean, you know, I look back to last year and what Trey Bartow did, but it's almost getting to a point where it's getting too late for John Arndt to actually do that. I mean, he could, you know, he could go on a roll here soon. You never know, and it was like that on the Chick-fil-A Cup Series. He had a terrible season. The last race before the chase began, he ended up winning at Indianapolis and made the chase. And the season ended up being a lot better than what it originally was going to be because of that. Tristan Allen in the outside wall right there. I don't think any of those guys are going to get fast time. So right now, Diego Yepes, the number 5 of William Brock. Al Agassi's third. The 0-2. Nicholas Wade, and the 99, Eric Monaco. Ryan Kendall, Adam Lewis, the highest unchartered driver. Ying Canario in the number 50 just went to the 8th position. It's a good time for him right there, and he wants to get around that 18 in the point standings. He's tied for the points lead right now with Alex Bonsignor, and he is going to spin Jesse Turner around, exiting the corner. And the 92 is going to slide there through the grass. Fortunately, no major contact. That's an unfortunate one there for the number 92. First ever winner on Napa Fan. Second time today we have seen an incident off of that corner. These guys are all over the place. Look at this. I believe we're going to tone down the strength for the race tomorrow. So I do not believe we're going to have this situation in tomorrow's event. But Diego Yepes, William Brock, Al Agassi, Eric Monaco, Nicholas Wade. The top 5, Adam Lewis, highest unchartered. And Jonathan King. Trying to find other ones here. Don't really see too many up front in this session. As a matter of fact, the next one is the 49 of Matt Tuck in 25th. And then Tanner Palau. 49 is not Matt Tuck. What am I saying? 45 is Matt Tuck. But the 45 is actually still one of the unchartered drivers who would qualify. Tanner Palau 28th and Matt Tuck 29th. You see Ace Garcia very deep in the field. So same with the 23 of Nathan Stapleton. Trying to find these other guys. The 12 of Eli Brighton, the 87 of John Sheets, the two slowest guys in this session right now. I don't know if anybody's going to get to Diego Yepes, and I think he's going for his first career victory on Napa Fan. So he'll attempt to do so from the pole tomorrow, most likely. Trying to locate him on the racetrack, that number 44 machine. And still can't find it. There he is. Clocked in the fastest time, kind of midway through the session. Unseated the number 5 of William Brock. Now our last winner will probably start alongside the 44 on that front row. It'll most likely be Al Agassi and Eric Monaco. The 0-2. 75, the 30, and the 50. And then the 22 of Alexander Rowe, Patrick Smith in the 17, rounding out the top 10. Still Adam Lewis, Jonathan King. And it looks like we have a little bit of a change right there. I think Stuart Gratton moved his way up to the 8th position in the number 19, so that's a good run for him. And I think Matt Delia might have advanced his time as well in the 13, 11th for the veteran driver. So Lewis, King, and still Tanner Palau and Matt Tuck. You see the 32 below those guys, the 87, the 12, and the 23. So it would be those drivers advancing on to the race. Justin Heath there in the grass. Not entirely sure what the issue is on his machine. We might see some improvements of lap times in this little group here. They got a lot of drafting going on right now. But I do believe that the fastest guy is going to be Diego Yepez, and he's going to start on the pole for the 12-lapper tomorrow. And it's definitely a very short race tomorrow for the Pocono Mountains 150. And a lot is going to happen in tomorrow's race because of that short amount of time. How about Cameron Gaju in the number 6? He just took the second position away from William Brock with 56.283. A great run for the Season 1 champion of this series, and we still got ourselves half a minute left in this session. But a great late race, or late session push, I should say, for the number 6 of Cameron Gaju. And expect him to be fast tomorrow. And in the wall, Matt Delio and Stuart Gratton. Yeah, we're definitely going to tone it down for tomorrow's race. So you should not expect to see a crash fest tomorrow. That's it. Diego Yepez, the pole sitter for the Pocono Mountains 150. How about Cameron Gaju? He's going to be starting alongside the rookie driver for tomorrow's 12-lap event. Adam Lewis, Jonathan King, John Sheets near the end of that one ended up moving his way up to 24th, and Tanner Palau barely holds on to the final position. Matt Tuck gets knocked out in the 45. That's an unfortunate one there. But this is the way it goes. Tanner Palau, his second start of the season in the number 47. He gets it done barely. He's going to be starting 29th for tomorrow's event. I believe that's the lowest an Uncharted driver has started yet this season. Uncharted guys did not have too much success in this qualifying session like they have had in others. Alex Bonsignor will start ahead of Jonathan King there. They did tie in this session, and I do believe that is the only tie in the field, so just keep that in mind. Number 18 will be ahead of the 1. Of course, it's not really going to matter too much. They're both going to be in the same row. But Bonsignor will be on the inside. King will be on the outside. Drivers failing to qualify: Matt Tuck, Ace Garcia, Nathan Stapleton, and Eli Bright. And they will have to sit on the sidelines for tomorrow's 12-lapper here from the Pocono Raceway. It's going to be one of the shortest races of the season. You're going to want to check it out tomorrow, 6 p.m. Eastern Time, right over there on NAPAFan, not here on NAPAFan. Anyways, thank you guys very much for watching. Congratulations, Diego Yepez, pole sitter here at Pocono, and I will see you guys tomorrow for the Pocono Mountains 150. I will see you guys later.